Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news. In a recent interview, Islam Makhachev revealed what he said to Alexander Volkanovski when the pair met in Abu Dhabi. Here's the clip.
I meet Volkanovski in the downstairs. He's a short guy. I ask him, hey, why you need this? He's a cut weight right now. But if I beat Volkanovski, you know, people are gonna say, but people always talk some, but I want to fight for the Charles, and I hope he's gonna make weight.
Jiri Prochazka reveals he went 3 days without food recently in preparation for his fight against Glover Teixeira at UFC 282 in December. That's all in darkness for 3 days. I don't want to talk about a lot because that's like my personal things. You have to go to the point where time is ending. It's very helpful. There is just you and you, no other people. That was my first time when I did that without food, so just with water. It's much more strong when you're without food. All the processes in your body are much stronger. Your mind is working a lot. After 3 days, 4 days, that's not so much. But I'm using that just to recognize who I really am, and then I can start training and pushing to the next level with truly me, more honestly. I'm working with that just for this reason, but still, the belt is the belt, but the most important is what I have to do. I have to win this fight. We recently got some footage of Charles Oliveira training during a UFC 280 Open Workout. Here's the footage. Aljamain Sterling has recently let it be known that he is not too happy with Dana White after he praised TJ Dillashaw recently.
Dana's an interesting cat, man. I like Dana a lot, but some of the things I just have to wonder, like his reasoning. You're praising a guy who got caught and saying that he did it the right way and did it like a man. What is man, like, what about that was manly? The guy got caught. He didn't come clean, Dana. I don't get it. And I think it's a very odd thing to say.
In a recent video posted to his social media, Bryce Mitchell calls out Joe Rogan for apparently talking poorly about him and his mom and goes off on a wild rant. Here's the clip.
Hey, I'm here to call out Joe Rogan for talking about me and talking about my mama. He's been doing it for too long. Me and my mama will tell you right now this earth is flat. It ain't moving around at no 600 something thousand miles an hour, spinning 1,000 miles an hour and floating through the universe constantly. Okay, this earth is flat, it's fixed, and the stars and stuff rotate around us. The sun rotates around us. Okay, and I can prove that. I would love to debate you, Joe Rogan, because I'm tired of you making fun of flat earthers. And if you're so confident, come on and debate me, buddy, because I'm tired of this you're posting. You want to post a video today about a mathematician that says the universe is local, but it ain't real. What does that even mean? That's a bunch of mumbo jumbo, brother. And the guy is holding a trident in the picture. And y'all think I'm crazy for thinking that this is a religious thing. He's holding a trident, a symbol of the devil. They're trying to feed you these lies to make you think that science is right and that God didn't create this universe, the Big Bang did. Okay, I used to be an atheist because I used to believe that this universe was created by the Big Bang. I used to believe all that from Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay, and I'm just so sick and tired of hearing your Joe about flat earthers being stupid. Boy, I'll smoke you in a debate. I will smoke you.
In a recent interview, Sean O'Malley says that he believes his fight against Petr Yan is sweeter than the clash between Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo.
When I think of fighting and putting on performances and entertaining, I think of knocking people out. So, I mean, we'll see where the fight goes, but I'd love to knock him out.
And then finally, I'm sure you heard the comments from Dana White. He said he compared your fight with Petr to when Conor fought Aldo, and confirms that the winner of your fight would indeed get the next shot at the bantamweight title. So what do you make of now that that is confirmed, and he compared your fight to that massive fight between Conor and Aldo?
Yeah, I kind of already knew that. I mean, I'm the biggest draw in the bantamweight division, one of the biggest draws in UFC. I go out there and beat the #1 guy. Like, who else would I fight other than for the title? So I kind of already knew that. Hearing it confirmed from Dana, I mean, I already knew that basically, so it didn't really do much. But yeah, I think this is a massive fight. It's obviously not a main event, but this could be a main event. This is a massive fight.
Do you feel like this is the most talked about fight on this card?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to any of the other fights. I know that I'm excited for them. I'm going to watch them after, but I really don't pay attention to any other fights. Anytime I'm on a card, I always say I'm the main event, just because every fighter should think like that. But I don't know. I know there's Charles Islam's a sweet fight. TJ Aldo's sweet fight. I wouldn't say it's like a huge fight, but yeah, I mean, you could say that.
Sean, do you agree with Dana that this is your Aldo fight, or do you think there needs to be a title on the line for that to be the real one?
I don't know. I don't really put too much thought into it. This is Sugar versus Peter fight. It's a sweet fight. You know, the chances of me going out there and knocking him out in 13 seconds are very low. So it's hard to. I don't know. Sugar versus Peter seems sweeter to me than Conor versus Aldo.
TJ Dillashaw recently spoke about Aljamain Sterling as a fighter. Here's the clip.
TJ, you mentioned not being super impressed with Aljamain's run as champion. Do you think he's the best bantamweight in the world outside of yourself, or do you think there are other guys in the division that if he matched up against them, he would come up short?
It just depends on the night, man. I mean, he's great. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've been impressed with it because he's not a scary fighter. You don't have to go out there and be like, all right, man, I got to be on my toes. I don't want to be this guy's highlight real knockout, right? Like, I mean, I think his stand-up's been, pretty lackluster. He's arm punchers and set things. He looks scared on his feet. You know what I mean? But he's a great athlete. He does what he does well. He's explosive, and I got to put myself in those deep waters in practice and be ready for that kind of stuff.
Do you think this is going to end up into who can control the grappling more to determine the winner of this fight?
I think it's just going to come down to how well-rounded I am. He's not going to be able to do what he wants to do.
Obviously, his comments, right? He's saying what he's saying, and I'm sure that probably that's going to come up throughout the rest of your career. Is there any part of you that thinks, like, maybe I should just lean into this? Like, look at what Paulo Costa's doing with his secret juice. Do you ever think that maybe you should get up there with some secret juice and just lean all the way into it?
Yeah, I do have some secret juice. It's my clean juice. It's a company that I started up in Yorba Linda. I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like I've handled it the best way that I possibly could, and whatever comes with it,
Islam Makhachev talks about Charles Oliveira in an interview in Abu Dhabi.
What do you think about Charles leading into this fight? Sometimes he seems a little bit angry that he's fighting you and a bit emotional. Do you think that he's annoyed that he's fighting you this Saturday?
I just have to respect his skills, striking, grappling, and I don't think about his emotional. I just focus on me, I just have to cut weight and be ready every way,
Do you believe outside of yourself he's the best lightweight, or do you see other people like Benil or Gamrot as potentially the best in the world?
Right now he's a champion. Right now he's a best lightweight. I don't think he's best. Right now I know this is my moment, and I believe even right now I'm best lightweight in the world.
Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.